Alrighty. Waiting for people to hop in. Bow, 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 boom. Alright, let's see. Fallout 4. SM Films. My guy. What is up? How's your week been so far? Haven't heard from you aside from the streaks. Aside from what I've seen of your dog. Your awesome little bulldog guy. When we run in Fort next? I don't know. We could run Fort like hold on, wait, let me connect the stream. Sunday I'll be back in the dorms. I'll be back there Sunday morning. When are you going back in? Been grinding on big video this month. Voice is destroyed from anger. How much are you yelling? And back Sunday as well. Nice. Do I let the intro play out? It's so cinematic. Hey everyone, what's the haps on the raft and what is the challenge? Okay.
War never changes.
Let me explain the challenge while I turn down desktop audio and turn off my heater because it's a bunch of background noise. So, the challenge. There's this mod called Advanced Needs 76, which combines a few different survival like farming mods, including I don't know if you've played with Flashy's fishing mod at all. It combines all of them into one. So we're going to start out on this raft with just a fishing rod, and we're gonna see how far we can get. We're gonna see what all we can do with a just a fishing rod, and then we also have we're gonna put a workshop on there as well, a portable workshop. Galaxia, what's up? How you doing? How you doing, man? Should I set a dono goal? What should the dono goal thing be? What should I do if you guys send a super chat? What like super cool, awesome thing should I do? Oh, the entire world unraveled. Too bad we're not gonna mess around with this world at all. We're just staying on this raft. All right. You guys are gonna have to help me customize my character. Right. All right. Let's customize this guy. We gotta make him look like he's got, like, what? Scabies? Is that what that's called? Okay, so Aqua Boy or Girl on the table and deep water scavenging for deep sea loot. Well, for sure, Aqua Boy. And there's a little catch with that as well, because we need to level up first to get it. That's going to be the first perk that we get, hands down, because this mod only works if you are standing in the water. So until we get it, we're going to be absorbing like a ton of radiation damage. So we're going to have to find some way to level up. Hear me out. Nora, but looks like the Little Mermaid. Maybe. I was kind of thinking we would go with this guy and just make him look like really diseased. Is there like a I'm trying to think of like characters that were like trapped on a boat. There's that one movie where there's the kid trapped on a boat with a tiger. What movie is that? Like the dude from Waterworld? Waterworld. Is that what I'm thinking of? I've never seen Waterworld. We can make it look like this guy though. Kevin Costner. I've got my phone propped up to look like Kevin Costner. Right now we've got him looking like um the kid or the guy from Goonies if his face wasn't disfigured. You're thinking Life of Pi? Okay. We're gonna do Kevin Costner here. He's got kind of like a wider face, right? Let's see. I'm terrible at like making real people diseased or skin color blue like an aquatic mermaid. We have to make it look um like he's been at sea for years. Here. Wait, we're actually getting somewhere. Why does he look like a real person? Odyssey of Pi? How do we match this haircut here? It's not that. Although it's like the right one for Kevin Costner if the hairline was maybe just a little bit closer. Okay, let's see here. This is like almost there. It's not the right color though. That's pretty similar, right? The Rads took his hairline. Do we do the other one? Do we do the really far back hairline? I feel like that's funny. Yeah, we'll do that. I really like that. Okay. His eyes need to be a little bit closer together, I think. Can we rotate his eyes? Like... Yeah, there we go. I'm looking at this picture from Waterworld, and it vaguely looks like him. Okay. So we've got great value Kevin Costner, and we're gonna add a bunch of injuries. Blemishes. Oh, that's perfect. Wait. Apply. Oh, I just undid all of it. We'll just add some random blemishes here. Accept damage. We'll give him a sick eye scar here. And we'll make it a little bit concealed. What happens if you stack literally all the blemishes? I've seen it. We'll add all the blemishes to her really quick. We'll just see what that looks like. Literally every disease on the planet. Wait, that didn't even look that bad. I also accidentally undid it. Let's add every damage. Every damage at max opacity. Average radar in the wasteland right here. They just all look like this. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. Okay, wait. We're gonna switch back.
In here.
Okay, we're done with this guy. So here's the fun part of the intro. Well, fun-ish part. So we need to settle on some perks. So, well, first we can... Where was I? This is the most important part. We were... marooned off a large island. That's the raft that we spawn on. Marooned off a large island. Okay. Let's see. What is... Okay, Aqua Boy. What rank of endurance is Aqua Boy? First of all, we're going to want max endurance. Because this first level... Or, not max endurance. Max intelligence. Because this first level is, like, the most... Like, hands down, the most important one to get. Even if it means Idiot Savant doesn't work later on down the line as, like, a viable XP method. Okay. Aqua Boy is... Let's see. We won't really need strength, because we're not going to be carrying too much stuff, because we don't have to go anywhere. Endurance 5 for Aqua Boy. And then, There is an advanced lock on the raft. So we're going to get... We're going to get the lockpick perk, which is Perception 4. Are there any rules for the run? Basically, stay on the raft. Don't go to the mainland. And I'm also going to rule out loot from the nearby floating rafts. All that is off limits. So just our raft. And if there's anything under the water, I'll permit under the water. Okay. So locksmith, perception 4 for the locksmith to get the advanced lock on the raft. Endurance 5 for Aqua Boy. Intelligence 10 for max XP gains for the first level. And then what are some other good perks that we can get for this? Please put a bit in strength and agility. Trust me, if you don't, you'll regret it. Well, we're not really going anywhere. We're staying on the raft. What do we need strength and agility for? I can't imagine that it'll be that valuable. No, you're good. What are some good survival mode perks? Let's see here. I mean, Lone Wanderer would be good if we had anything going on at all. Just imagine like 500 gulpers appear right after you say that. Let's see. We will need local leader, right? For some workshop stuff. Although we won't be able to get settlers, so I don't know. Leadbelly? Leadbelly's good, but I think Leadbelly's an endurance already, right? I think that is covered on the 5 endurance. So you can drink and eat without dying of rads. It is a good idea, yeah. Lone Wanderer would be a good starting perk. Unfortunately, we have to start with Aqua Boy because for the mod to work, we have to stand in water. And if we're standing in water, that means we're getting rads. So... Yeah, what rank endurance is Aqua Boy? It's endurance 2, so we've already got it, yeah. Let's see here. Let me just look at the entire perk sheet. I mean, I figure... So we've got intelligence, so we can get scrapper. Maybe we put 2 in luck for scrounger. Because we have containers on our raft. There's 3 containers, I think. 3 containers. So we got 2 in luck for scrounger. Let's see. Hold on, I'm getting a pop-up on my OBS. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Are you guys having any streaming issues or no? Like, is your stream low quality? Yeah, so like Leadbelly, Lone Wanderer, and Aquaboy. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where to put these last few points. So if we put 4 into Charisma, we'd be able to get Cap Collector. Would Cap Collector be useful in this scenario? Put some into Luck and Agility. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. At least 1 into luck. Because we want Scrounger. All good here? Alright. And the rest into Charisma. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put the rest into Charisma. Alright, what are we naming our guy? What's our fella's name? Let's see. He's like a fisherman, right? Fishton. Walton. Blevin Blosmer. I actually like Blevin Blosmer. Blosmer. Blevin Blosmer. Why is that so funny? Blevin Blosmer. Dude, that's gonna be an actual pain to record these lines in my script every time I refer to Blevin Blosmer. Blevin Blosmer? Okay. Blevin Blosmer. Because I think it works recruitment beacons. You can help, and since you can't get supplies any other way, you can get local leader. I don't think recruitment beacons work. From what I tested it, they didn't work. But if they do end up working, then hey. Traits, no traits. Unless... Is there a trait that will benefit us? No. No traits. Alright, so special traits, what am I doing with my life?